Basically, guys, I'm doing a Aroma Mage deck profile, and I feel bad to say this, but this is going to be the deck I'll be taking the regionals. My explanation is my Zodiac deck. I mean, it's awesome. It's really really good, but in my opinion, it still needs something else, and I don't know what. So I'm still working with it and seeing if I can add something else to make it little bit more consistent and then a little more also mean in the same way. So that's basically my reasoning behind not taking that. But Air Mages, they're also very, very good as well. Um, so I picked up the rest of the stuff I needed for them yesterday, along with the booster rocks and like 16 packs, which didn't pull like the great stuff out of them, but I did pull a sovereignty out of World Superstars, and that was like the best pull out of there. And then out of the new challengers that I bought, it was like a or Herald of Ultimateness, a Herald of the Arclight, and like a Fire Lake of the Burning Abyss. So, anyways, it wasn't the greatest opening. I wish I would have probably just gotten the hollows and like the sovereignty, and that I would probably been happy with that. But what can you do? But basically, Jasmine, her effect is that when your life points are higher than your opponent's, you can basically normal summon one plant type monster in addition to your normal summon, and then once return, if you gain life points, you can draw one card. So it's really good. It's your draw power and then also your additional normal summon for the deck. So really quite good. 3 Rosemary. She has a built-in ancient gear effect during the battle phase, and then also a built-in Mecha Family's Black Falcon, where you can change the battle position of a monster. But this is when if your life points are higher than your opponent's, is when this stuff will trigger, or when her effect will activate. So if your life points are higher than your opponent's, plant type monsters that attack your opponent cannot activate cards or effects until the end of the damage step. And then once returned, you gain life points, target one face-up monster on the field, and then changes its battle position. So it's really quite good. So, and then 3 Kanaga. I believe it's really good in certain situations, because if your life points are higher, then your punch monster loses 500 attack. And then once turn, if you gain life points, target one spell trap on the field, and then return to hand. So that's actually really good, because you can bounce like a Mirror Force or wherever they have face down. So it's really quite good. So 1 Bergamot. I've been watching some deck profiles over this, and some people only run 1, which I can see that because it can be a dead draw in your hand. So what her effect is that if your life points are higher, then all plant type monsters you control or that attack has piercing damage to it. So, which is really quite annoying. And then once per turn, this card can gain 1,000 attack until the end of your opponent's turn. So that's a 3,400 beat stick, which is really quite good. So yeah. And then triple Aroma Jar. Basically during each of your end phase, or during your player's end phase, you gain 500 life points. But the flip effect is that it cannot be destroyed by battle while face up on the field. So yeah, it's really quite good. And if it remains face up, then that's when it gains the life points, or you gain life points during your player's end phase. So really quite good. And then I run 2 Foster Dyna, just for some stun, and also to lock out your opponent. So yeah. Swift Scarecrow, just amazing card. Effect Bearer, just to stop Pepe and stuff like that. So, and then that's Romantic Turtle. Still a good card to help with this stall as well. So, and then now for the spells, I play 3 Aroma Garden. Because, you know, why wouldn't you? But this effect, basically, once per turn, if you control a Aroma monster, you gain like 500 life points, and then also all monsters you control gain 500 attack and defense until your opponent's next turn, even if this card leaves the field. So it's really quite good. And then if a face-up Aroma monster is destroyed by battle or by card effects, you gain 1,000 life points. So it's really quite good. And then triple Poison of the Old Man, just good card for gaining life points in here. So it's a tech card that I actually threw in. 2 Pagliatti, just for consistency, and then plus this deck doesn't also special summon, so that's also very good. 2 MST, just good. So Red Medicine, just to help trigger those effects. So yeah. Buck Moon, just good. And then for my traps, triple Wall of Disruption. A very good card. I don't get why people don't play it more, because it when it does not target, and then all monsters that they control do this 800 attack for each monster they control. So it's really quite good. So, and then 2 Dried Winds. You can pay 1,000 life points, and it's basically a searcher to add 1 Aroma monster from your deck to your hand. And then if your life points are lower, you can gain 500 life points. So it's really quite good. And then it also helps you gain back life points as well. So Dried Winds. If you gain life points, target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls and destroy it. If you control a Aroma monster and your life points is at least 3,000 or higher, you can pay life points equal to the difference and destroy face-up monsters your opponent controls who combined attack is less than or equal to the life points you paid. So it's alright card, and it just helps get rid of stuff. So yeah. And Warning, Torrential, and then Flashbang. Flashbang is really interesting in this deck because you take 1 direct attack and then you basically stop the rest of the phase for your opponent. So it's really quite a good card. So, and then for the extra deck, 1 Black Rose Moonlight Dragon. This is starting to be one of my favorite cards. I like the whole synchro base. I mean, Stars is also good as well. It's another one of my favorites, but this is just amazing. And then 2 Castel, and then Karagorgon. So yeah, that's basically it for the extra deck. Now for my sideboard, which is mainly to beat Pepe. So yeah, you know, 2 Vader, triple Spell Shining Arrow, 2 Wavering Eyes, 1 MST, triple Curse Shield of Forbidden Spell, 1 Bribe, 1 Fairy Wind, 1 Tractor Shovel Nightmare, and then 1 Phoenix Wing Wind Blast. So yeah, it's basically mainly to beat Pepe, but that's because I hate the deck a lot. So, but yeah, that's basically my Aroma Mage deck profile. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And wish me luck at regionals tomorrow. I will probably be doing a video either later that night or the next day or something like that. So yeah, stay tuned for more videos. And yeah, I'll catch you later. Alright, love you guys.